Hey. Uh, so I was just like sitting at my villa in Bali and I was thinking about what is it that changed and brought me here. Like, how's my journey? I was just reflecting while meditating and I was thinking about what is it that has changed my life trajectory from a kid who really wanted to, like, do like civil services and work with the government to wanting to do his own business to doing something else and changing everything. What have I done in all these years to land here, like sitting here in Bali, Indonesia, working on a men's community, right? And am I happy even doing that, right? That's the main question, because I think above everything, the fame, the wealth and all of that is true genuine happiness and contentment and being where you are. And sometimes I don't feel that way, honestly. I'm lost, but I turn up and to do these videos to help maybe guys who are in that journey which I've passed. So if you're from the age of 16 to 20 and you're really done, like maybe just done with college or you're starting out your life, there are certain key things that I did in my life to bring me where I am and really change me as a person. And this is irrespective of whatever you wish or want to do with your life. So I want to build my own community, but let's say if you're a person who wants to become a doctor, or if you want to be an artist, a musician, or if you want to become the number one skydiver, surfer in the world, whatever. Sorry, I shouldn't be eating, but just breakfast time. So, yeah, I'm going to list a couple of things that I did to get here and be who I am and be somewhat content with it. And I want to guide you on the same thing and certain key things that you must try out at least once in this age range of 16 to 20, because that's truly your exploring phase. You're not settling down with any idea. You have to use this time to really figure out what you like and you don't like. And these things will really help in that process. And they're things that you should just try out. Okay, so they are things that you have to do and you learn about yourself a lot in doing them. Great. So number one, and I can't emphasize on it more in any of my videos, is working out. So if you're not fit in terms of, like, if you can't run, let's say 3 kilometers, or if you can't do some push-ups or crunches or squats, you've never been to a gym, right? You're going to be like, okay, one of those other fitness preachy coaches. But honestly, the stuff that working out does to your body chemically is way better than any drug or anything else that you can ever do. So if you make a routine to go to the gym, let's say that's what you like. So you can do multiple things. Let me track back. You can do MMA. There are different forms: Muay Thai, kickboxing, BJJ, wrestling, boxing. Did I say boxing? Yeah, boxing, Muay Thai, kickboxing. All of this. It brings in like discipline, brings in practice, a mental strength that you need, confidence, body language, everything changes. If you're doing weights, if you're lifting weights, lifting iron every week, 5 days a week for 1 hour, training different body parts, it'll do like wonders for yourself chemically and for your self-image and self-respect. A guy who's skinny as shit or fat as fuck, looking himself in the mirror, versus a guy who's worked on really building his physique, knows the journey. He knows the difference. He knows everything that he's gone through and chemically what going to the gym does. It's something that the man gets up in the morning and looks forward to. Sometimes when I don't feel like working, I'm like, okay, if I fucking put in the work right now, do the hard shit, then I get to reward myself with 1 hour of gym every day. And that's powerful. When you start going to the gym, you'll realize. I have so many people, even girls around me, who are now posting about like gym videos and like being so consistent, and that's so beautiful to see, building a habit that's so great for you, right? So working out and trying different things is going to help. If you're someone who's, let's say, into stuff like yoga. So actually I'm in Bali and I use this app called ClassPass. If you're in Bali, you 100% should use it. I use this application called ClassPass where I get like a couple of credits and you can do different classes. So I used it in order to try a acro yoga class, which is basically yoga where you're doing it with partners and spotters, and it's basically lifting the person and then trying different like tricks and stuff. and I fucking loved it. And I could test myself because I realized like my legs, because of my gymming practices, can lift someone twice my size and weight, which is amazing. Like there was another lady who was twice my size and weight, and I could easily lift her up as a flyer. She was a flyer and I was the base, and I could lift her up and we could do like that fly position so easily. And once I also did like a pop-up. So things like that, like, you know, try different things that challenge yourself physically. Try and do a handstand, try and do a lever, try to do muscle ups. Challenge yourself, because when you physically challenge yourself, you'll see that it brings like multiple changes in your personality as well, and you'll see that happen. Okay, so working out. The second thing is diving into spirituality in some way or the other. Now when it came to my experience, I didn't know anything, like jack shit I knew about spirituality, but I said, okay, there's this retreat, let me give it a chance, let me see what happens, let me dive, and let's see. It can't be bad, right? I'll invest some money into like learning something new. If it's not great, I'll never go back to it. But I went on the spiritual retreat and I learned so much about like different modalities and stuff that I never knew about. So let's say I was 1% better when it came to the information in the spiritual space. And again, that was a wonderful experience. From there, I went to doing breathwork sessions. I've done a tantra retreat. I have explored the whole aspect of manifestation. I have done sound healing multiple times. So I've done different modalities. I've done plant medicine as well. So these different modalities, you know, they all have different benefits and work on different parts of your body and your mind. And when you start opening up to them, you'll even open up different folds and parts of your body that are enclosed. So a lot of emotional, mental trauma came out when I did breath work, and I realized, okay, this is the shit I have to deal with because it's holding me back in life. Or then there was like in sound healing, I got to know a lot of different insights that I need about my business. When I did tantra, I learned about my sexuality and how I feel or how I interact with my, you know, how my body interacts. Real hard shit, you know. And this stuff that you need to know because it helps you improve in your relationships as you go ahead in life. As simple as that, nothing else. So diving into spirituality, really exploring it, seeing how it can benefit you is going to be really important. So for as an elder brother, if you ask me what to do, I would say just start with meditation and breath work. Focusing on your breath every day for 5 minutes in the morning before you start your day. Just sit with it. Breathe in and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Just do that for 5 minutes every day in the morning. And in 10 days, or let's say even 7 days, you don't see the change. You don't feel like you're calmer. You don't feel like you're mentally in a better space. Like, you can come here and unsubscribe from the channel if you already do. If you don't, please do. But subscribe now and then try it for 7 days. And if it doesn't help, come and unsubscribe back. I won't say anything. And don't ever watch any of my videos. I will not advise you on something that I have never done. So I'm just being vulnerable and honest there. Great. Number 3 is something that I'm doing right now. So so I've gone really away from home, and I'm in Bali, Indonesia, but I live back in India, and I'm just exploring life and myself and my business and my relationship, and just seeing what is it I can do to level up, right? What leaving home, the way it benefits you is, one, it makes you super independent. So when I'm here, I need to figure out the things I have to do by myself. How do I like hire a bike, or how do I go surfing, or how do I meet new people, how do I work, where do I work from, right? Timings, rhymings, all of that. Food. So just become more independent, and you start honing the fact that in this life journey you're going to be alone, and you have to go through all of it by yourself. No one's going to be there, not your parents, and sometimes you'll feel super lost, but at the end of the day you have to push through, because that's what life is. It's no one ever said that you're going to sign up for a cakewalk, you're going to be born with all the riches in the world, and then you're going to live a lavish life and go. Even those people aren't 100% happy, you know. So just sitting with the fact that you can leave home, work on yourself, stay away from, I'm not saying like disown people, just leave home, go away for 6 months, work on something that you're truly passionate about. And you don't need to be like super very well off in life in order to do this. Like, you can just be in a state where you have some money saved up, you want to go, you want to explore and try what it has to offer, and then after 6 months you come back and you'll really know what works. Like when I did the first time, I realized that for me, working from home, back home, because I work remotely, very difficult from home. So I need to either find like a co-working space or something else, you know. So that is how it is. Now the other thing is that once you leave home, you'll also start figuring out what is it that's holding you back. So I realized that for me, I got super flustered when I had too many options. So if I had to make decisions between work or make decisions between fun, right? And there were too many options, like people were inviting me here, there. I got super flustered and I was like, what the fuck should I do? And then I got super demotivated in general in life. So then I realized prioritization and creating a calendar is very important for me. So stuff like that is what you learn. Okay, number 4 is getting as much experience that you can when it comes to the workspace. So I have done, I think, more than 6 different internships over a span of maybe 3 years. So I did summer, one each, and then whenever I could get time. So what that does is, when you work with other people, one is you learning like really on ground shit, because school doesn't teach you rat's ass. Same does college. Everything that they teach you, nothing is 100% practical. I'm going to tell you this. So if you don't want to go to college and really want to, let's say, try and get work, and it's going to be a tough call to like try and get it, because everyone out there is like, oh, we want you to have a degree and shit like that. But building something of your own or getting experience, just go and do internships, even if they are unpaid for a while. So I'll tell you what all I've done. I've done an internship with the government in tourism. I've done one in eco-friendly social entrepreneurship based sort of products. I've done one in EV companies who are building EV chargers for cars. I've done one in operations, one in marketing. I have done one in social consulting, which is consulting to like non-profit organizations. And my recent most long job for 8 months was in events and marketing again. So that's what usually sticks with. Throughout this entire journey, the real shit that you learn comes so handy, because if you're a person who's truly like self-motivated, a guy who's self-motivated because you're following a channel like this and watching videos, if you're a guy who's truly self-motivated by that, then you'll realize that stuff that you learn in your, let's say you're doing like some kind of online business, so you know digital marketing, you take that and you utilize the same thing in your businesses or these experiences that you have. So it really comes handy both the ways. You can help the company that you're interning at, and then they'll provide you with values that you don't know or stuff that you don't know. And don't do it for like a resume or CV. I always say this. Sorry. Do it to really gain experience, build relationships. Like I spent, I think, 80% of my time not doing work at all these companies, but just knowing who's in the right places and who's it that I need to talk to and really build a rapport with. So it all comes down to that. And the last point that I would emphasize on is just getting social and boosting your dating life. So if you're 16, start talking to girls. If you want to start getting comfortable with that, download the dating apps. I'm not the best supporter of it, because I feel like true high value women are usually found in physical personal settings. But yeah, get on the dating app, start chatting with them, start meeting them, go on blind dates, make mistakes, learn, practice, make good girlfriends as well, like just not girls you date, but make friends, girls who you go out with, because they help build the network of girls around you, and they introduce you to more like-minded people, especially if they high value, as I say. And do this because you know what, like everyone out there is giving you the same shit, that you have limited time. And I get the urgency of building something soon because you want to enjoy it young, and I'm with the same kind of mindset. But I also realize that everything has its timeline, and it has to happen only when it has to happen. Like God is going to give it to you anyway, but he said that, okay, if you want it, just be patient for it. And I don't like to live with regrets. That's my number one thing. Anywhere I go, I'm like, what if I don't do this year, will I regret it? And if it's a yes, then I have to like do that day and that time only. Like I can't miss out on it, because if I can't do it, I'll regret it, and I don't like living with any kind of regrets, whether that's with saying things to people or doing something in life or whatever it may be, right? So you do want to be at like 40 bored with life and be like, fuck, like I had so much time but I didn't do anything that I love in my early ages, right? That's just going to be like miserable. So whatever comes to you, whatever, like today you get up 1 in the morning and be like, oh shit, I want to do like fucking scuba diving, or I want to go you want to go paragliding, whatever it may be. Put it down, start building on that goal. If you don't have it, deal whatever you need, whether you need a break from work or you need more money or whatever. Make a plan and move towards it. It's very important. I'm going to tell you a secret, and not a lot of people know this, but because you're following this channel and watching this video, you need to know. is that when you really manifest things, like when you say that you want this and you truly want it from the bottom of your heart and from your fucking brain, and both of them are in linear, linearly like coordinated on the same fact that okay, that's what you want and you feel the same way, you'll get it at any kind of way. I'm telling you, like this is manifested reality. I wanted to come to Bali to like work remotely a year back. It didn't happen obviously for whatever reasons. But now it's happened. It's not happened in the way that I want, but still he got me to Bali through another way. So you see, like it's gonna happen. It has to happen. Not it's not going to, it has to happen. But it's gonna be at its own timeline. So you need to be patient and you need to keep believing and pushing. That's the only thing I'll say today. That's about it from the video. The Men's Mastery Community Movement, which is a community, is out now. And we are basically getting guys in who want to work on themselves in every way, mindset, fitness, social, whatever it may be. We have tons of courses up there and more coming in when it comes to like social, getting social with goals, attraction, a mindset. We're going to get stuff on testosterone optimization, get coaches on mindfulness, meditation to just build a winner's mindset, all of that. However, it's $9 per month, and this is just reality. I'm not being a sales pitch. For the first 100 members only. The minute we reach 100 members, the price is going to $49. So if you want to join in at $9 and be grandfathered, that means if you want to be part of the community for your lifetime at $9, you'll have to join in the first 100. If you miss that shot, then you'll have to pay the higher price for the rest of your life. So you basically get grandfathered where you pay 9, while as even if we increase or get more members, they'll be paying more, but you'll be like a founding member. So if that interests you, click the link below. If you're looking for one-on-one coaching with me, you can click the website link below and book a Calendly call or DM me coach on Instagram. And I would love to work with you because I just like guys transforming in general. Like it's such a beautiful feeling. It's like a baby cub turning into a fucking tiger, right? So that's the journey that I love to see. So yes, and follow me on my Instagram, other channels. Till then, Godspeed, and I'm always rooting for you. Bye bye, my friend.